just grab your things and hop in the back seat. Yeah, just watch yourself when you climb over. And the straps are, the harness is behind your head. Just pull it down, and the clip is between your legs. Awesome. There's a helmet down on the floor. Yeah, put that on, and I'll switch the battery on. Awesome. Can you hear me? Great. Well, welcome back for another flight. Today we're going to be taking this experimental P51 Mustang from here in Sukumi out for a test flight. This is a 1940s Mustang that's just had a turboprop engine conversion. This has been done mostly because the owner wanted to reduce the operating costs of the aircraft. Parts are getting hard to find for these old engines, and he thought it was a good idea to switch it over to a turboprop engine. It might seem a bit odd, but don't worry, if you look over the right wing, out the back there's a bunch of P51s here, and they're all still original configuration Mustangs. This is a special build for the owner. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off from here in Sukumi, and we're going to fly just to the northwest of here. We might fly out to Gudada and maybe up to the mountains, and we're just going to do some aerobatic maneuvers and see how the aircraft performs, how it feels, and just make sure the engine's running fine. So without further ado, let's get the aircraft started. Hold the brake. I'm going to switch on the generator, and I'm going to switch the lights on. I'm going to bring the flap lever up, select unfiltered air, make sure the oil cooler and the inertial separator are open. Some of these, the cockpit has been modified. It looks just like the original aircraft, except we've changed some things over to incorporate the controls of the turboprop engine. So some of the gauges are different, and a few switches have been switched out, along with like the ignition system and the fuel pump. The pump switch is in the same place, so it's a different pump though now, given the different engine. But okay, we'll carry on with the startup. I'm going to turn on the fuel. I'm going to switch the ignition system to both. The fuel pump's going to come on. Good fuel. I'm just going to double check our fuel. Yeah, we've got 45 in each tank. That's perfect. I'm just going to switch the pitot heat on, and I'm going to advance the prop speed to full, and then I'm going to hold the starter. Ignite us. And fuel. Hydraulic pressure's up. That means the gear door's just closed. And the sun's a bit bright. VTT looks good. Oil temps coming up. Oil pressure looks perfect. Fuel pressure looks good. And the inlet temps are good. Awesome. I'm just going to increase the throttle. There you go. 1000 RPM. You can see the amps come up and the battery is charging. There we go. It's a little dark still, so I'm going to turn the cockpit lights just on slightly. It's that odd time in the morning. It's just past 6:35. It's like 6:40ish in the morning here in Skumi, and the sun's just rising now. So we got that weird, like it's light, but if the sun catches your eye, you can't really see in the cockpit. But once we're in the air, that will be okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring up my kneeboard, and we're just gonna find on the list Sugumi, and we want to take off from runway 11. Close that. I'm gonna call up on the radio, turn the radio on. Yep. Okay. Sugumi traffic experimental 51 taxiing to runway 11. Okay, just taxi out. Hold the brake. Release the butt brake. And start taxiing out. Got to be a little more careful on the brakes, given the weight change in the aircraft. You got to be a little bit more careful on the brakes. It's a little more prone to tipping forward on heavy brakes. Okay. Bring the throttle back a bit. We're going to do a slightly shorter takeoff. We know we'll take off in time. There's plenty of runway here. Okay, there we go. Check left, check right. Sugumi traffic experimental 51 taking runway 11 departing. Let's close the canopy for us. Okay. Let's hold on the brakes. Okay, close that. Flaps are ITT is good, oil temps are good, oil pressure is good, fuel pressure is good, the altimeter is set, artificial rising is uncaged, suction is good, everything looks good. Alright, let's go flying. So I'm going to release the brakes and I'm going to advance to 100% for takeoff. Gears coming up, gears travelling. Gears up. Okay. We just passed 1,000 feet. Select automatic control on the oil cooler and the inertial separator. And now we're going to select cruise power, which is 72, I think it's like 73% throttle, and 1750 on the prop speed. Let's bring prop speed back. Let's just try and get 1750. That's about right. That's good enough. Cool, we got a good solid climb. And we're just going to check. Okay, ITT it's just above the green, but we're below the red, so we are still good. And our oil temps are looking fine. Now the guys in the shop did say that the oil temp may hover more around the red than around the green section, but that's okay as long as it doesn't go over the red. We're alright, and as long as it doesn't go over the red and the ITT, the turbine should be fine too. So we're looking between 700 and 800 degrees on the ITT. There we go, 1750. Now the engine does have an emergency mode as well. You can go to 110% on the torque, but we won't be using that today. Okay, let's climb up to 10,000 feet. And we're just going to head up the coast. So everything is looking good. We've got about 200 knots, 210 knots. Good, a solid climb. Performing well. Temps are good. Pressures are good. Yeah, everything's looking good. And you can basically leave this on this setting forever. It'll just run. It like no problems at all. Okay. Lovely day out here. 250 knots. Let's try to get a little faster. So we'll level out a little more. And okay, 260. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're going to do a roll. A loop. So, okay, we'll start now. We're going to look out the right wing while we're doing this. And here we go. Back we go. Keep pressure. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Over we go. Okay, and keep the pressure. Left. Okay. And level again. Awesome. Okay, let's do it again. Do that again. But this time we're going to do a Q&A. So that's well, it's basically a loop, but rather than always all the way coming back to flying forward, we're going to do half the loop. We're going to roll level. We're going to go kind of 3/4 of the loop into the dive on the other side. We're going to roll level, and then we're going to do the same again until we come back this way. So got good speed, and here we go. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Looking out over the wing. Okay, holding it, holding it, holding that pressure. 45 degrees. Roll out. And then keep it again. I'll do the same again. Looking out over the wing. Looking out over the wing. Okay, there we go. Right, we got good speed. So, and we're actually a little higher than we were last time. So let's do a split S. So we're going to roll inverted. We're going to hold it. And then we're going to pull back. And keep pulling back. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Drifted left a bit. Okay, my trim was... That's my bad. My trim was out a little bit. So, that's okay then. We kind of did a little bit of a 45 turn there. Okay. So good speed. And now we're going to do a... I think it's an Immelman when you do this. Or hammerhead. Immelman. I think it's basically the reverse of the split S. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pull back. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And roll level. There we go. We just got all that altitude that we lost then. We've just got it all back. Cool. Excellent. Just going to trim level. And we're going to check our temps. So the ITT, the inter-turbine temperature is good. Our oil temperature is good. Oil pressure is good. And our fuel pressure is also good. We can check our fuel. Okay, so let's switch to our So Gudada is on the left. What about halfway between? And Sanaki, Sukumi, I mean, is on the right. To right. We don't need to go all the way back to, well, all the way to Gudada. But we've pretty much done what we wanted to do. We've checked that the aircraft performs as we wanted it to. So let's head back. Beautiful day up here in the Caucasus region. Great day to fly a awesome aircraft like this. And we're gonna descend now down to a lower level. Okay, so we'll start our descent. I'm just gonna turn to the right a little bit, and we're gonna bring that throttle back to about 40%. 40% torque. And start our dive down. Now we don't want to exceed 500 knots. That's the maximum rated airspeed for the aircraft. But if we just keep a shallow turning dive, that should be fine. And we'll land on runway 11, the same as we took off. Okay, so we're at 7,000 feet. Still descending. Temps are good. Pressures are good. When we get to about 2,000 feet, when we're coming into land, I'm going to open up the inertial separator and the oil cooler as we start to slow down. And I'm going to radio in now. Sanaki traffic, experimental 5-1, downwind, runway 11, full stop landing. Let's bring our throttle right back to 20%. Coming down to 3,000 feet. Knots. Okay. Oh, it's Sukumi, isn't it? Sukumi traffic. Experimental 5-1, turning base, runway 11. Here we go. Okay. Tsugumi traffic. Experimental 5-1. Turning final. Runway 11. Full stop landing. Okay, we're a little off, but that's okay. Select first notch of flaps, get down below gear speed. Let's drop that gear. Gear's travelling. Gear's down and locked. We are good for landing. Flaps are down. Same for that landing zone there. 120 knots or 110. Oh, little bounce. Here we go. Let's bring those flaps back up. And we're going to taxi to the first runoff area, which is on the left. It's here somewhere, just on the left. Okay, here it is. It's coming up now. Slow right down. Let's do a little bit of braking. Oh, see, a little bit of a bounce there. Very touchy brakes with this new weight balance in the aircraft. Okay. Let's open the canopy before it gets too hot in here. Awesome, well that was a very successful flight. It seems that this new engine is performing wonderfully. Plenty of power, especially up at 10,000 feet. We can do basically all the maneuvers without any issues. It's fast, responsive, very impressed. Temps all stayed within the values they needed to be. I'm just trying to do a little swerve so we can see where we're going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's nice and straight here. Yeah, no issues at all. Nice and fuel efficient. We only used about 10, 15 gallons. Oh no, it's a bit more than that. 20, 30, about 30 gallons of fuel. Where's it going to be parked? Let's just park where we were earlier. We'll just park here. Yeah, we'll just park the aircraft up here. And then they can wheel it wherever they need to. system. Turn off the fuel pump. Shut off the fuel. And I'm going to turn off the generator. Awesome, if you just take off that helmet, I can turn off the power. Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll be able to join me again